Hello, I am Kamruddin. Here is 16th April chapter Break Big Goals into Smaller Goals from my book 365 Days of Bliss and Self-Growth. The real pleasure of one's life is the devotion to a great objective of one's consideration. George Bernard Shaw. The important thing in life is to have a great aim and determination to attain it. Goethe. A huge goal or difficult obstacle can demotivate us. So we should have smaller, manageable goals. Start with easy to do work. Accomplish it and then proceed to another. That way you will be constantly motivated. Instant manifestations produce dopamine, which creates instant happiness. Instant results lead to higher hits of dopamine. Dopamine is a hormone which attaches to pleasure receptors in our brains. The result is feeling of happiness and exhilaration. It's okay to have grand goals, but you will be overwhelmed without sufficient motivation. If the task is big, break it into smaller, doable chunks, and then you can easily manage them. Even if you have to live thousands of years, you won't be able to complete your jobs in time. You have to be selective and you have to set the priorities. If you want to have a happy life, do not overburden your life with so much to do. You should not burden your life with people, so many people to meet. Life is precious and it is too important to be wasted on trifles. So prioritize and be selective. Brainstorm and make a detailed list of things to do. You should give maximum time to the tasks which are important but not urgent. Long-term goals are more important. You should give maximum time to these goals. Long-term goals are like behavior formations, your passions, and so many things to achieve. Do not try to complete your work in one sitting. Squeeze your work in one 25-minute chunk. If the goal is big, divide it into different doable chunks of 30 minutes each. You should work for 25 minutes on that chunk and then take a rest of 5 minutes. You require a timer and a notepad. Set timer for 25 minutes. Start with first chunk, complete it in 25 minutes. You should be totally absorbed in your work. There should be no distraction. If something important comes to your mind, you can note it down on a notepad. You can take it up later. After completing chunk of work in 25 minutes, again set timer for 25 minutes. Take rest of 5 minutes. Do not allow distraction during 25 minutes of work and 5 minutes of rest. Instead of trying to figure out the entire problem, write down what you have to do this moment, what you are trying to accomplish now. Then make a list of actions and steps. These steps and actions should bring you closer to your chief aim, to your mission, to your goals. Start working sincerely and steadily. Do your best and leave the results in hands of God. Simply commit to giving your best and taking one step at a time. Break up your work into smaller, doable chunks thus and complete them. And when you have completed 2, 3, 4 chunks, you can take a bigger gap, rest of 1 hour approximately. And you should utilize this for having wonderful time with your loved ones. When you see only big work, you will be overwhelmed. So it's necessary that you should distribute it into doable chunks. You will get sufficient motivation and more work will be done. Smaller goals are useful because you can track the progress. These are not overwhelming and are easier to accomplish, and when you see the result, you will get motivation to start more difficult works.